Charles is like, and the vampire is in a balance, trying to live or die, or either be turned to be Ariel's sex slave. He wouldn't go without a fight still, as always. Got her down. Ariel was waiting for this moment, to impale him, drain of his blood, until Charles pulled one ultimatum move to ensure that his safety is endured. Shooting her with silver nitrate. Charles, however, is losing a lot of blood. He's starting to black out. But he didn't want it to die. He didn't want to go out. Why does a vampire wait for him to suck him dry? That wouldn't happen. He would not let that happen. And that is until he was saved by Kevin Thorne. They decided to have dinner. That's just the three of him. Kevin Thorne did the right thing by healing him. It was the right thing to do, and he's thankful for that. But even though, what's to come of this dinner? As they waited patiently for the pizza guy to, yes, he ordered pizza from Domino's. 3 boxes worth. And also, even though he didn't have money on him, but he decided to pay him by drinking his blood. But even though unusually of a proper dinner table manners, well, except that Ariel was just flirts with Charles, even though the fun that they had wasn't fun for him. Pizza has finally arrived because Kevin and Ariel decided to have bugs on pizza. But for Charles, his was bugs too. But actually, it was all been arranged for his liking. Yes, it was pepperoni, sausage, and mushrooms, just how he likes it. He knows everything about him in an instant, and his likes and dislikes, taste and non-taste. And not to mention Adam's soda instead of blood, because that's what Kevin Thorne and Ariel was having along with their meal. Charles must say that he was impressed about Kevin Thorne's hospitality, but even though he was still a marked man among the vampire, and the vampiress likes him, well, also waiting for another night alone. Anyway, appreciate everything he has done for him, and hopefully someday that all of this will be over when he tries to figure out ways to get the hell out of there. But second of all, he actually excused himself from the tape to try to find John. And he found John. I hope he has his cell phone still ready. called on each other. John was then held captive by the two freaks that saved his life from Ariel, but Charles was still inside the house. They agreed that they would figure out some kind of a plan to get out of the house together if they tried to work together, as they always would from the start. But from now on, he is on his own. Charles is on his own until he figures out a way to get out. But suddenly, attacked by Kevin Thorne, suspicious of him making a call to John. He will guarantee to make sure that both of them will stay exactly where John will stay exactly where he is, and Charles must stay within this house with no chance of escaping. He got up. Cell phone was then taken and destroyed. It was enough playing the guest. Decided to get out while he still can. That's when he decided to go into Ariel's room. Ariel tries to call to him. But why? Why would he go in there if he just wants to go at it again with the vampire? Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. He tried to find her. He wanted to go to her instead of Kevin. Well, I figured that he wanted to kill her first, but I figured it would be a shot. Goes inside a room where it's all foggy, dark, like it's a cave. This could be Ariel's giant coffin in here. Until he saw some sort of creature hanging up in the sky like a bat. It was Ariel, her transformation into a monster. I believe she's needed sleeping or has something in mind. Until awoken, Charles was scared stiff and he had to run the hell out of there. The creature comes running. Close the door on her, but Charles was getting scared, all right. And then all of a sudden, he had to escape. I believe something. He would see something like that. Oh, seeing Ariel turn to a monster. Now that was cool. That was unpleasant and uncalled for.